how to make an ebook from scratch. Hey, how's it going, guys? Jackson Smith here with Internet Money Lifestyles, and in this video I'm going to take you literally step by step on how you can create an ebook of your very own. I'm going to show you exactly how to make the ebook online, and better yet, I'm also going to show you exactly how you can get your ebook completely printed out in a nice book format just like this. Now, this can be super beneficial if you're just wanting to get some sort of ebook published, but I'm using this for my business, my affiliate marketing business, in order to help people to start and begin affiliate marketing. I got it to where I can also put clickable links, I can put pictures, I can put all that cool stuff inside my ebook, and I'm gonna show you how to do this completely free. It's super simple to do, and like I said, I'm even gonna show you how you can print it out and get your very own hard copy of your book. So that way, whenever you go to promote your book, you can show people the actual hard copy, and then you can send them the ebook version. It's super, super cool, and I'm really, really excited about this video. So let's go ahead and let's dive into this. All right, so first and foremost, we are going to head on over to canva.com. If you don't already have an account, it's super easy. Head over to canva.com, go ahead and sign up for a profile. You'll go somewhere up here. Go ahead and get signed up for a free account. You don't need the paid version. I'm sure it would help with designs and, you know, cool things, but I'm telling you, we're doing this completely free. It's exactly how I did it. And I even got this. So everything that I did inside of this hard copy of my ebook, you can see all the cool designs with inside of it. I did this on the free version. Real quick, guys, I just want to show you my completed ebook. We're not going to go through it, but I just want to show you this is what your final product should look like. It's something with a nice cover. Here I have my logo. There's me, kind of what the book is about, and then kind of goes down, and I can zoom in a little bit here. And this right here, you can see exactly my entire ebook, everything that's inside of it. But then also what I want to point out is this cool little area up top. It's got like a little header and a little thing here at the bottom. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that super quick and super easy. So let's jump back over onto Canva. Okay, so once we are here on Canva, we're going to want to go up to the search bar and just type in A4. Just type that in, and then in the suggested, it's going to type up A4 document. Go ahead and click that. Now, if you want to go through these and you want to use some sort of template, you are more than welcome. But if you're trying to do just a standardized ebook with maybe a cool header and a cool footer, kind of like how my book is, then I'm going to show you how to do that. And this is the way I created my book, as I just went right over here to create a blank A4 document. All right, so once we have that selected, now let's go ahead and give our ebook some sort of flash, some sort of header, so that way it just looks good, looks professional. I think you guys will really enjoy this part of it. So in order to create a header at the top here, all we have to do is basically put in shapes. So head on over here to elements, go ahead and click this little triangle, just click it. Now fit it to the size you want. You know, you can make your header as small as you want, you can put something really small, or you can make it as big as you want. But let's just keep it around the size how I did my book. I put it right around here. And if you guys see this little snapping right here, I would suggest putting it above that little purple triangle. As you can see, I wouldn't put it too much bigger than that. I would actually suggest to put it above that, and if you want to go even smaller, you can, but somewhere above that is going to be ideal for this. So there we go, we're going to put that. Now we're going to drag it all the way across, so that way it takes up the entire top. You can get as creative with this as you want, but if you want to do exactly what I did, just put it all the way across the top. All right, with that still selected, what I did for mine was I didn't like this grayish color. What I wanted to do is, you can just, with the rectangle still selected, you can go up here to the colors and you can pick whatever color you want. If you want to make it blue, red, whatever color you want, you can pick. And even if you want to get specific with a certain color, you can use this little chart over here. But for me, I'm just going to default to the black. All right, now once we got that on there, if you can kind of see here on my ebook, as you can see, we've got like this cool little cyan color right here that's kind of going sideways. Let's go ahead and do that. So now it's simple. Now we're just going to go over here. We're going to click on the triangle tool this time. Now I'm going to immediately go ahead and change the color to this, because obviously I don't want it black on black and for it to get confusing. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to click the same color that I used for my book. So boom, there we go. Changes the color of the triangle. And now I can click and drag this triangle to really however I want. It'll snap exactly to the form of this. And just like that, obviously this triangle is going to go out of the document, but that's That's totally fine. That's all of that is going to be cut out, but just kind of put it however you want. If you also want to angle the triangle a little bit, I don't know, somehow get it to fit some unique way. I'm not really sure. You get creative as you want, make it as far down as you want. You can make the triangle bigger, but I put mine, let's see if I'm looking at mine about right there. Boom. All right, so let's go ahead. If we go down here, we're going to scroll in a little bit so that way I can really start to design this out. All right, so with that there, now the next thing I did was I put like a little bit of text for the header. All you have to do is go over here to text and then pick whatever text you want. I believe what I did is that I just used a standardized heading. And for my book, I put quit your, and then it's going to say 9-to-5 job, but here's the quit your. I'm going to highlight all of this. I can go and I can change the color. Once again, I'm going to stay with the cyan blue theme. Click that. Boom, and now the text should be cyan. Now, of course, if we're going to want to put it up towards the top, we're going to need it to be a lot smaller to fit within the box. So I'm going to go ahead and scale this down quite a bit. Just go down here to the corner and scale it down. Now, once you get it to about the size you want, go ahead and put it up there. And the cool thing about Canva is that it's going to snap right to the middle. So it's going to put this text right in the middle of the page. So just like that, I like that right there. Boom. Now, obviously, I want the text to be the same size as this one, so I can just click this again, head on over to the top right, and I can duplicate it. And boom, just like that, it's duplicated. I can bring it down here to the bottom, make sure it's aligned in the center, and then double click it, triple click it, whatever you got to do to get it all highlighted. And then for mine, I put my 9-to-5 step by step. Quit your 9-to-5 step by step. Boom, just like that. I have text in the header. Everything is completely centered and aligned. And what I also did is I wanted to put another word in between these two words. So if I kind of put that up there, and then I want to put something else in there, but I want to make it a little bit more flashy. So if we head on over here to the text, as opposed to clicking add a heading, we're going to go down here to all the other text you can basically choose from. And I really like this one. This one is free to use. Like I said, everything here is free to use. I like this. It kind of looks like handwriting style. I like this text right here in the middle. So I'm going to get rid of this top layer. Just click on it and click backspace. And this bottom one, click that and click backspace. Now, I really like this text and the way it looks. Now I'm going to highlight it all again. I'm going to change it to that cyan blue, and then I'm going to put, just like I put in my ebook, I'm going to type miserable, just like that. And of course, we're going to go ahead and scale it down so that way it fits in between the quit your and 9-to-5. We're going to scale it down, and now we're just going to drag it and we're going to drop it right up here in the center. And we're going to move it around till it is completely in the center of the page. And boom, just like that, you have a header with the text, kind of like cool little handwritten text, and then the block text just below that. So as you can see, it's already starting to look really, really good. Now, this is just an extra little flash to your ebook. I went ahead and I put myself into this book kind of at the top. So if you know how to go about basically taking a picture of yourself doing something, smiling, thumbs up, whatever, you can also go to something like, you can literally go and type in remove background into Google. Go ahead and click the first link and you can upload an image and it'll completely take out the background. For me, I know how to use Photoshop, so I was able to do this part myself, but I went ahead and added a photo with no background in the back. So I clicked that, add that, and then I resized it, and then I just put it up in the top right hand corner just like this. Now what also I did is, if you notice on my ebook, I'm not just here with the opacity all the way up, so I really I went ahead and I clicked on myself. I went up here to the transparency and I brought it down so that way you can just kind of see me. I'm not fully there, I'm just kind of there, and I hope that makes sense, as opposed to me being like all the way up and I'm super bright and kind of distracting in the book. I just clicked me, transparency, and brought myself down so you can kind of see me but not really. But if you don't even want that, I can just click on that, backspace out. You can go over here to elements, click an element. Maybe I want to add some money, like a little change right here. Size it down, and then I can go ahead and I can put that up in the corner. And then you can do the same thing. If you don't want it to pop like that and be like too distracting and too much color, just click the image, go to transparency, and just bring it down so then it just kind of blends into your header. All right, so I really like the way this looks, so I'm going to be done with the header of basically every page of my ebook. Let's move on down to the footer. footer. All right, so now if we go down to the bottom, it's basically the exact same concept. Add a triangle in here. It's already the color I want. It might be black for you. It might be gray. Just all you have to do is with the image selected, go up here to the top left, click color and change it to whatever color you want. Resize it so that way it's a little bit smaller, drag it down to the bottom, and then just drag it all the way across the page. It can go way past whatever, just make sure it takes up the entire page just like that. All right, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here, and so this is what our footer looks like. I think the size is pretty good. You know, we got our header, and then we're gonna have the space for our text, and then of course here's the footer. So you obviously don't want to make it take up a whole lot of space, because then you're not gonna have a whole lot of room for text. So obviously just bring it down to something small. Once again, I recommend something smaller than this little purple box, just like this. Something like that is perfect. Now what I did for mine is I went ahead and I did the triangle again. So if we click that, I don't want to have it to be cyan, so I'm going to click it, go to black, and boom, just like that. Now what I did with mine here is I actually put the triangle kind of down here. If we resize it a little bit, and maybe, let's see, maybe we can angle it a little bit more. Maybe need to make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so boom. That looks pretty good. So kind of like gives it like this little, I don't know, just kind of cool look to the bottom of it. And see all this space right in here, we can still type and add. So that way it goes all the way down here until we reach the footer. So just kind of gives it a cool little effect, I guess you could say. And then what I did inside my ebook is I went ahead and I put my logo. So how you add your photos, you know, if you have a logo, add a logo. Here's my logo. I already uploaded it. So I just click it on here. I resized it. And then I just dragged it right down here into this box, and it fits in the corner just like that. Just kind of gives it a good little pop. There's my logo, my brand. And then now just do the same thing here for the bottom. I think for me, once again, if we look over here at my ebook, I think I use this text for the bottom part. So I basically took out this, and then I used this type of text for the bottom. Now, of course, we want black in front of the blue, so that way it pops. And then my ebook, I believe, let's see, I put become a 6-figure affiliate. Now, as you can see, it went in 2 lines like this. I want it to be all 1 line. So obviously, if you have a lot of words, just go ahead and all you have to do is stretch this out. Boom, just like that. Make to where it fits onto 1 box, resize it so that way it fits. And then just drag it and drop it here on the bottom. Once again, make sure it's lined up with the middle of the page. It's so easy, guys. You just drag, and then you're going to see a line pop up, and boom, it's centered in the middle of the page. All right, now once you have that completely set up, you can add some more text down here, and in my ebook I did, but I'm not going to keep going. I think you guys get the concept at this point. So now what you're going to want to do, and this part does get a little bit tedious. Say you have your design that you like. Actually, I'm going to do one thing real quick. So now we have the design that we want. Now we're going to want to put text inside of our ebook. All right, so for the text inside of the ebook, what I did was I went over here is add a little bit of body text. I click that, and that's going to add it right into your basically area so that you can type. Now, what I did with this is I believe this font, I just took it a little bit lower. I don't know, just find a size that you like and that fits. If you're gonna write a ton in your book, you know, bring the size way down. If you're not gonna have a whole lot, you know, it's just a quick and simple ebook, you know, you can bring the size up a little bit, maybe something to like that. Now, once you have the size text that you want, go ahead and leave it, put it to that size, click outside of the text, and now we're gonna drag this up here until we see that little purple box again. You can see that little purple box. And now wherever you want your text to begin, go ahead and put it wherever. You know, if you want to put it right up against the header, you can do that. If you want to start it way down here, you can do that. But just make sure you have that entire purple box to where this bumps up right up against that. I'm going to say I want my text to start somewhere right there. Perfect. Now we're going to take it and we're going to drag it all the way across until that purple box shows up again. So there's that purple box again. Boom. And now basically our text is going to fit perfectly and look basically exactly like a book. So now when I'm ready to edit my text, I click it. Right now it's centered align. All I have to do is click alignment, and now it goes to the left page. If I do want to start out with like some sort of header, I can click it again, it's going to go to the right, click it one more time. Now it's in the middle. So let's just say this is going to be my header, start here. I put that start here. Now all I have to do is click enter, go down to the next line, and then click this alignment, go left. And then now I can basically start typing in whatever I want. You know, I can go down, I can put bullet points, and then I can be done with bullet points. Basically, you know, I can add letter spacing. This is where you just begin to write your book. But let me take it a step back before you begin writing. Once we get here, okay, let's just put in just random test. Okay, once we did this box, what we're going to want to do is leave it just like this, okay? And then what we're going to want to do is duplicate this page. So basically go up here, duplicate page, and click that. And depending on how many pages you think your ebook is going to be, I'd go ahead and set out that number. Because now if we look at our book, we see that every single page is going to have our header and our footer. Go on to page 2, our header and our footer. Whereas all we have to do, we have to type, let's say we type out one entire page all the way through, yada, yada, yada. Keep going down, we type, and we can go as low as we want. We can go all the way down here. We can even go onto the footer, but I would recommend not doing that. I would probably stop somewhere like right there at most. And then, okay, cool. We typed out our first page. Now we go on to the second page. All we have to do is click right here. If we want to start on the left, we click the align and then go ahead and start typing again, just like we're on to the next page, just like a book. And then obviously you're going to write out your entire ebook however you want. And the cool thing that I love about Canva is that let's say this is my header. We go ahead and center align this. Okay, I want to add a picture below this on the second page. All I have to do is go over here to uploads. This is one of the pictures in my ebook. Click this, and what's super cool is I can literally put this picture wherever I want. Put it in the middle, I can resize it, basically make it just look really, really good and blend into our book. Now, here's something to keep in mind. Say you have text here, you add a photo here. Now, we can't type anymore. No worries, just go back over here to text, add text, change it to the size that this was. So this is 18, click on this text, highlight it all, go down to size 18, click outside of it, drag it. Remember, drag it to where you see that little purple box. Boom, there it is. Take this, drag it all the way over, and then boom, just like that, you can resume your text, align it left, and just begin typing again, and that's after adding a photo. And the reason why I told you to add so many of these pages at the beginning is you always want to make sure you have one of these pages at the end. So that way, let's say I type on this one, and then now I get to this page, and then I finally get to this page and I start typing. Now I don't have one to duplicate. Always make sure, so let's say this is the very last page. We're typing on this page, page 4. We start to type, we realize we're at the end. Oh, this is the last page 5 that I have. Just go ahead and duplicate it again, so that way you can start fresh for page number 6. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, so now you've got your ebook completely typed up exactly how you want it. You're done with your ebook. Now you need a nice looking cover for your ebook, maybe something like this. So the cool thing about Canva is that basically you can just leave everything saves automatically. So I'm done with this book. I'm gonna change the title of this one. This is gonna be test for video. Boom, I saved it, test for video. So now I'm gonna back out. And now for covers, you want to create some sort of cool looking cover. So once again, let's see. Here's my cover. Boom, just like that. Here's me, logo, everything cool. Now, in order to do this, all you have to do is go over here and you can type in cover. Now, this is going to give you all sorts of different things. You can just go straight to book cover. But if you're like me in the affiliate marketing niche or whatever your niche is, you can just probably type that in and Canva might have it. For me, I'm in the business niche, so I'm going to type in business cover. And then look, business book cover pops up right there. So I'm going to click that. And now once again, we're doing this for free. So just go over here and scroll down to this left side, click free. And then just like that, you're gonna get to be able to use any and all of these covers. If there's a certain one you like, use it, okay? Obviously, there's the design I used for my ebook, but you can scroll through here and pick whatever ebook that cover that you like and then mimic that. Or if you want, you can go and you can start completely blank with nothing at all. But for me, I use this one, so click it. Now this is totally up to you guys. By this point, you know how to use Canva. You know, if you want to take out this line, click it, press backspace, delete it, you know, put your name in here. For me, it's Jackson Smith, whatever your title of the book's gonna be. If you want to change the background image of this, just click on this. You can click edit image. You can add a different image. You can add brightness to it. You know, you can delete it and then you can add another picture. There's so many things that you can do. You get creative as you want with your cover page. Now, once you have your cover page, what I want you to do is go up here and click download. You're going to click download and make sure that it is as a PNG. Go ahead and click PNG and then just press download. Now that's going to go ahead and download to your computer, wherever your downloads go to. For me, it popped up right here. So now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to head back to our ebook. So just go home. And then here's the ebook, test for video. Here's our awesome ebook we wrote. And then all we're gonna do is we're gonna scroll down to the very bottom and we're gonna click add page. Now all we have to do is go to uploads, take our cover that we downloaded and add it, just drag and drop it straight into the upload area. It's going to take a little bit of time, but that cover photo is going to be uploaded right here under the uploads. And then once it's finally uploaded, all you have to do is click it and now you resize it. Now with this, and I don't know a whole lot of workarounds with this, it is going to have a little bit of white on the edges, just like this, okay? You can either leave it white, or if you want to, what I did was I just clicked on the little white area. I went over here and I changed it to black. So then it just kind of fits, like it's the black on the black. But maybe if you have a colorful, you know, cover, then all you can do is you can change it to literally whatever color you want, okay? You can just click on this and then go ahead and change the color to literally whatever you want. If you like the yellow, then add the yellow just like that. All right, now obviously, if we look at our ebook, at the very bottom is where our cover is. I don't know a fast work around this, so if you write a really long ebook, I'm sorry, this is just going to take you time. You're just going to punch this little arrow right here, click it, and you're just going to keep moving it up all the way until it's at the very top. So there you go, boom, just like that. Your cover is at the top of the page. And then of course, just like that, underneath you got your amazing ebook. All right, and congratulations, you have your ebook. Now, if you want to download it, just click this little arrow right here, click download. I highly suggest for if you actually want to print it out and you actually want to have a hard copy and you want to follow along completely, so you get something like this, I would download it as a PDF standard. It's a smaller size. For the way that I was able to get the hard copy of it, I had to do PDF standard. Just click that and click download, and then we'll continue. Okay, so say you want your ebook cover to look good, so that way you can be basically a free giveaway, a lead magnet, or if you just want to publish it, you want to put it on Amazon, wherever you want to put, you want it to make it look like an actual book. Let me show you how to do that. So go back to home, go back to your cover photo. So right here, where you created the cover in the first place, go back to that, go down here to add page, and then whenever we uploaded our cover, basically on this blank page, you're going to upload that image. Now just fit it into here. You're gonna boom, boom, make sure it fits. Now, once it fits like this, this is its own standalone image. So now what you can do with this is you can click on it, go over here to edit image. Now you're going to scroll down here on the left side until you see smart mockups. When you see smart mockups, go ahead and click see all. And then you're going to scroll down until you find the books. So let's see, I think those are the ones, those are popular. Let me just see if I can find it for you so that way I can just show you guys exactly what it is. So keep scrolling down until you find books just like this. Now for me, I just did this blank little picture right here. So you can just click it, click on that book. let Canva do its thing, and look at that. Boom, now your cover is basically in a 3D book. So that way it looks like it's an actual book. Okay, I had to do a few things, but once you get it to here, you have your book just like this. You have the cover. Go over to this right here, and then you can click See Controls. And then now what you can do is basically change the color of your book. So as you can see, it's basically got that white background. I want it to be a dark gray, and see how that changes basically the color of the book. You know, if I drastically change it to blue, it's blue, but a dark gray, whatever fits your cover. So that way this just fits a little bit better. Now this is where the paid version does come in handy, is once you have this done, you can go up here, click download. Now you're not going to want to download both pages because this is the cover and then this is the book in itself. Just go over here to pages, select page 1 so that way only page 2 is selected. And then once again, I would recommend doing a PNG. And then if you really want to have no background, so it's just the book itself, you're going to have to do the paid version, and then you can click transparent. Unfortunately, that's a paid version. If you're good with Photoshop, you can crop that out super easily. But if not, you're just going to have a white background of your book. Not a big deal. You can still advertise it really, really well. And then just click download. All right, guys. And just like that, you have created your ebook. Now it is time to go ahead and get it printed. So that way you can have something like this. Once you have your ebook made, you can make it into a hard copy. So that way you can show off to your friends and families. And if you want to do an ad showing off your book, you know, it just is, it's so much more enticing when you're holding an actual hard copy. Now, in order to do this, all I did was type in Lulu print on demand. There's many other print on demand places, but this is what I did. You head on over to Lulu print on demand, and now you're going to want to print or publish a book. Just click that, then just go ahead and click trade books. Start your print book. If you don't have an account, it's going to have you create an account. Go ahead and create an account. I already have one, so I'm going to log in. And now this is where you're going to go. You're going to you know, once you have your ebook made, this is the steps that I took. Just click print book, scroll down. You can publish your book if you want, but I just did print book. Give your project a title. I did, let's just make this for video. And then you don't really have to put all this in if you want. Maybe you do. And then design your project. And then you're basically going to go through and then you're going to upload your PDF file. Wherever you saved your book, go ahead and upload that there, because make sure it's in that small PDF form. Remember how we downloaded it. Here's where I saved mine. I'm going to open it. And then it's going to go ahead and it's going to upload it. Now, once it's uploaded, I did take a little bit of transparency out. And what this is talking about, if you do get this error, I don't think it's that big of a deal because it still printed out really well for me, even though it was transparent. That's what this error is giving you. But as you can see, Lulu still did a really good job of this. So I don't know why it gives that error. But just keep going down. Okay, it's going to give you, it's going to tell you that I guess the max is 800, so don't make a ebook longer than 800 pages. It's going to tell you the page count right here. Now you get to choose your options. I did color premium, I believe, maybe color standard. And then you get to pick what paper you want. You could do coded if you want. Unfortunately, they don't have all these other options, but all I did was coil bound. That was the only option I had. As you can see, I got the coils right there. No big deal. I still like it. Still a hard copy. And then you can pick your finish, gloss, matte, whatever you want. And then it's going to give you a price, okay? It's only $6 to get a hard copy of this. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to upload the PDF file of your cover. Once you get that uploaded, now you just basically order it and they're going to send it to you. It took about, I don't know, 7 to 10 business days to get here. Not bad at all for you to actually get a hard copy of your ebook. All right, guys, I know that was a really long video, but I hope this helps people out tremendously. Literally, I just showed you exactly how I created my very own ebook of my own. As you can see, super cool. I know I've showed this off a bunch, but I'm super proud of this and I think it's really, really cool. I can't believe that I was able to basically design my own book and then actually get a hard copy of it in my hands. Super cool, and it has just the cool designs, the cool header, the cool footer. Then you can do whatever you want and be as creative as you want inside Canva with it, and basically let your imagination run. But other than that, guys, that's all I have for this video. That's exactly how I created my ebook from start to finish. If you gain any knowledge out of this at all, please leave a like on this video, as this took a lot of work. Then also be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, as I'm posting videos literally every single day teaching you how to make money online, start an online business, and quit your 9-to-5 job as soon as possible. But other than that, guys, we will see you all tomorrow.